I'm Christine,
I'm Michelle.
and we are the Lonestar Stitchers from the Lone Star State of Texas. So welcome back. Thank you for stopping by, stopping by and spending some time with us. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And if you ring the bell to be notified, you'll get notified whenever we put up our videos, which are usually about every 3.5 weeks. But again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for returning. If you're returning, thank you very much. We do appreciate it. And well, I hope that you enjoy our stitching.
Yeah, let's get started.
Let's get started. So then, what have you been up to, Michelle?
Oh, not too much. I have a couple finishes today and 2 really big ones to show. What do you have?
Well, I have some finishes to show. I have some previous finishes. I've done some FFOing of some recent stuff. And also, other than that, not much has been going on. Boring routine, that is the best, if you ask me.
That's always good.
Yeah, then nothing unexpected happens.
Yeah.
So then that'll be good. So then let's go ahead and we'll start with some FFOs.
Okay. You go first.
Okay.
Because I'm going to love this little puppy. Can I show your puppy?
Yes, you can show Zoe. Zoe wants to be here.
Up?
Yes.
Come here, Mommy.
She's so like, cute. Okay, you're going to pick me up.
Oh my goodness. Just a good girl. Yeah. Oh.
This is going to be our mascot, Zoe.
Oh my goodness.
She's nice and groomed, so then we can show her she's presentable.
Look at her. Oh.
Just love dogs.
There you go. You had your...
So part of my FFO, this is one that I have previously done. This is a frame from Michaels, and it is Country Cottage Needleworks. Love is in the air. So, and this, like I say, it's just a frame. So this is with a magnet. And this one I do have it clipped. But you can always just change this frame with something else. So then that's one that I did about 2 years ago. I should really date my stuff, but
so you can remember.
Yeah, but I don't really date it. I just know it's something I have. I put out for my Valentine's stitching because I am a seasonal stitcher. So there's one of my previous FFOs.
Very nice, very nice. I guess something that I did was this pillow for Valentine's. I just finished it up really quick.
And where did you get this pillow from?
That was a Save the Stitches.
Oh, Save the Stitches. Yeah. So then where did you originally get it from?
It was in a pile of cross stitching that I got, I believe, either on eBay or Etsy that somebody was selling.
Oh, okay.
When I first started.
Well, that is really pretty. And it's done what, on Ada?
Ada.
Very nice.
So I didn't stitch it, but I did finish it.
Oh, and then there's the back.
Thank you.
Let's see. I have a real old one.
Oh.
This was a pillow. This was a freebie. This was probably like from the 90s, the late 90s. I had this finished by a finisher, Terry Flores. She's the one who finished this. And when I had done this, I believe it's a 7 count. And it was with pearl cotton, so it was just a fun little stitch, something easy to do, and so I put this out every Valentine.
And where did you get the buttons?
The buttons were just from my stash, probably. They were probably just from my stash or from, they're probably Mill Hill buttons. But yeah, there's that. Be mine.
Oh yeah, I finished some Valentine pillows from last time.
Here, I'll take Zoe.
The baby.
Oh, Zoe. Come on, Zoe. Let's have you go on the floor.
Okay. I'll just put this up there. But I had these 3 from last time and I just fully finished them into pillows. They're just filled with fiberfill. Here's the little one.
That's so pretty.
Mhm.
I love how it comes out.
So it just sits out on the dining room table like this, and that
You just filled it with crinkle paper.
Crinkle paper and some hearts and just some random Valentine pieces from Hobby Lobby. And the spring section, I'll probably get this in again this year at Hobby Lobby, but that's from last year.
Oh, that's pretty.
So that's a finish.
That's really nice. I like that.
Thank you.
You can
fun.
interchange that.
Yeah.
So another recent finish. Well, this was a finish and an FFO was this. It's Love. It was a free pattern from Salt and Pepper Stitching. So I had actually stitched this last year and I finished this year. So it just says Love, little lace, some buttons, and the back. Since I stuff my pillows through here, and then I like putting the wool on the back of my pillows. So
Makes a nice finish.
yeah, just something cute.
Nice and neat. I like that.
Yeah, that was
I like that.
my last.
That's your last one?
No.
Oh.
Well.
Okay. What else?
Well, what else do you have?
Should I show this one?
Yes.
Okay, this is a finish.
This is beautiful.
A Valentine finish and a Save Your Stitches finish.
And then you can hold it in there.
And
Look at that.
it's a, what do you call this? They call it a printer tray. They used to sell them in the scrapbook section, I believe, like at Joann's and Michael's and maybe Hobby Lobby, but they're a little bit hard to find now. You can find them on the resale market on eBay or some other sites, but I just had some random Valentine pieces that I did not stitch myself, and I just put them all in a pile and
That's so pretty.
decided to try to make a collage. And I did not come with the idea on my own. I copied somebody, but I failed to write down the person that I got the idea from, but I do have a picture that they originally posted. They did one that was a Halloween shadow box, and I decided to do the Valentine shadow box just because I had a lot of stuff laying around that went with it. So I had a lot of fun doing that.
That's so pretty. Really like that.
Here's a picture of the box. It's by 7 Gypsies. That's the type of box that this shadow box came in. And this is the inspiration. I did print a picture of it, and this was this lady's Halloween shadow box. And she has quite a bit of stitching and some other little things. And I thought it was just a great idea.
That is a really good idea. That is
super
so
fun.
cute. And lots of little smalls. And
Yeah, so you don't really need a lot of stitching, and you know, you can make something really cute with it. So that was
is
fun.
So adorable and so cute.
So fun.
I really like that. I'm gonna have to look for one of those boxes.
Yes. Or you could probably make one.
No, I probably will have to look for it. I don't think I can make it. So here is the big-hearted tiny town that I was stitching on last time, and I did finish it. So this is a board that I got from Michael's. I painted and I stained it, and I use this board throughout the year. Whether it's to change my Lizzie, I usually use it to put my Lizzie Kate skinny strings, I believe they're called, or seasonal strings. So that's what I usually use it for, but this time I didn't have any Valentine, so I used it for this. And the colors used were from Victoria Motto. Our friend Susan is the one who kitted it up for us. So this was what what came out of it. And it is on a 28 count linen sunset something or other.
Yeah, I can.
But, you know, as you can see, it's just with magnets and washers. Made my bow, and this is also magnets and washers, and just I'm able to interchange it.
Very nice.
So that
Very
was
nice.
one of my stitches and my finishes since I last saw you. So yeah.
I really like that. That was a fun stitch.
Yeah, that is a fun
Yeah.
stitch, and I love the fabric behind it.
I'll have to put a picture of mine.
Because she didn't bring hers.
Yeah, I forgot to bring mine, but I did finish it.
And then my other finish, it was a stitch and a finish,
Mm-hmm.
was the round Be Mine. This wood piece, I had gotten it from
So
Hobby Lobby last year. After Valentine's, they had it like 80% off.
Mm.
So I just painted it, put a bow, and I stitched the round. I did change some of the colors. So like for the red, I used Holly Berry. For the pink, I used Victorian Pink. For the beige, I used the eggshell. And for the teal, I used the Tropical Paradise. But just wanted something that had some teal on it and was a little bit livelier.
I love that.
So this is just something I thought, oh, here, I can use my round.
And it lights up.
And it lights up. Yes, it does.
Oh, that was so cool. I like that.
They're the little light works too. Like I say, it was just you have to finish painting it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I just have it sitting underneath my TV. Just another little design.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that.
Yeah, so that was my last stitch
Mm-hmm.
that I started and I finished. Okay. Then, let's see. Finishes. What are you working on?
Currently, I am working on another Valentine's stitch, and it is Cookies and Coffee by Priscilla and Chelsea with Stitching with the Housewives. I really like their stuff because they're easy, quick finishes, and if you do a couple of theirs, you can really get a cute little display on your, what do you call the tiered tray, and you don't really need a lot of stitching to have something really cute, and you can finish it rather quickly. So I almost finished it before I got here. I couldn't quite make it.
That's really pretty. Yeah. I know I have that in my PDFs also to do, but I haven't started, and I wouldn't do it on black.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're going to pick a different color.
Yeah. I don't do too much on black, so then I kind of prefer the neutrals or maybe a colored fabric. That's usually what I would use on that.
It is easier to stitch.
So for part of my stitching plans, I usually use it's a monthly magazine challenge that they put out an acrostic. Mm-hmm. For this month, the theme was beach, which I didn't get anything that was beach out, but the word was wave. So from there, you pick out I used the W for wave as winter. Mm-hmm. So for that, on winter, I am stitching this from Primrose Cottage. There's no place like home. So I'm stitching this one. And this is how far I've gotten. So I am doing it on a gray, it's a 14 count from Silk Weavers, and I believe it's called Boo. Mm-hmm. But I wanted it to look little wintry. And the only thing is that on my,
so I can see your face.
On my red, I did change it to licorice red. That's the only thing. But the rest of it is all called for colors with the DMC. So that's what I'm working on that one. Almost done. Mm-hmm. Couple more nights. Whenever I'm tired of working on 32 count, I'll work on this to just give my eyes a break.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I need to use readers nowadays to
Me too.
magnify it. What else are you working on? Or
I don't think I have anything else that I'm working on.
okay, so then I do have also this that and wave for the E I'm using as exercise.
Ah.
So then
that's
in
beautiful.
order to use that, it is, let me bring it up on my iPad. Let's see. Sweetheart, let's ride a bike. Oh, okay. There we go. So I'm stitching Let's Ride a Bike by stitching with the Housewives. And since you last saw it, I've made some progress. It is on a 32 count lavender diamonds from Silk Weavers. And this is where I'm at.
It really looks good on that fabric.
So I'm hoping to have it finished by the end of the month for that one. Like I say, I'm using this one for my E in exercise. So I figure ride a bike, you can exercise.
Yeah, there you go.
So there. Okay. And then I did change the dog to be a little more whiter to look like Zoe instead of
what they had.
Or a little bit yellower,
Yeah.
because when her hair grows out, she looks a little yellow.
Oh.
So, yeah. So then I've been working on that, and I hope to have a finish by the end of the month. And I do try to do, there's a Facebook group called For 25/7. And what that is, that for 25 minutes, you pick a piece and you stitch on it. Or you do 25 stitches, or the goal is to work on it every day. So I have been trying to work on my Christmas ornaments, so that I'm not at the last minute looking for Christmas ornaments.
That's a good idea.
So when we went to Jingle Ball, I had gotten this Coulter the Fox from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. So I've been working on this. I'm getting pretty close, but it still needs quite a bit. So now at least I have his face and part of his suit done. There.
You got it.
Part of his suit done.
Oh, that's
so that
cute.
I can have some ornaments done by December. So that's what my goal is. I would like to do one a month, but obviously I'm running somewhat behind, which I'm always a little late to the party. So I'll continue stitching on this 25 minutes, or I usually do 30 minutes a day, so I can get a finish. And maybe some of my other ornaments that I choose, I will choose them to be smaller, not so intricate, so that I can get them done and maybe get caught up to have one a month. So that's what I'm hoping for. So that's what I've been stitching on.
That's a good idea.
So yeah, and I have it in one of those bags that is from Fat Quarter Shop, and my cousin Sylvia did this for me one Christmas.
Sweet.
So that it had my name, so I don't misplace it.
Very nice.
Yes. So those are my whips. Let's see. What do you have as in purchases to Happy Mail?
Happy Mail. I think I have one thing that just came in the mail. Just another button company sends these out if you belong to their pin club, which I do. And it's 3 little pins, and you can choose to make that project with it, or you can just put it in some of your like Valentine pillows. I like to do that for decoration. I could just stick them in this pillow and have them for display.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, that's
Really
probably
nice.
what I'll do with them. It's a little heart, a rose, and an envelope with a heart on it.
Mhm.
And so that was all my happy mail.
Well,
What did you get?
Well, this time I have more happy
You
mail.
have more than me.
They do have a sale coming up. It's going to be called PCS Hive Rules Sale. I believe it was some ladies that went to the Annabella's all winter retreat that are putting it together, and it starts in March. So I did want to participate in this. So I already had the pattern, and I will be doing it with all the DMC, but I ordered the fabric, which I will be doing it on a 27 count Linda white. So just plain white fabric here.
I've never stitched on Linda fabric.
I've never stitched on Linda either, but I know that it's supposed to be really nice and easy, and that it's an even weave. So I do prefer even weave over linen, or I will use Ada. So this, I did order it from Heartland. Oh, let's see. It is Heartland. Can you see that?
Quilting and stitching.
Heartland Quilting and Stitching.
Terry.
So it's Terry and Jamie. They do have a Flosstube, the Cornhusker State Stitchers.
Oh, it's them.
So then I ordered it from their Etsy. Came really quick. I mean, and I know that they send lavender with it, and you're supposed to save it for the end of the year. I'm gonna have to ask them why I need to save it. They do like a drawing or something.
Is it real or is it fake?
No, it's fake.
Oh,
but that you're supposed to save the lavender.
Smell it.
No, I smelled it too. But you're supposed to save the lavender, but I don't remember what they save it for or why they tell you. So then I'll have to ask on their Flosstube. But yeah, I had gotten that, so I'm all ready for that PCS Hive Rules Sale is what it's going to be. So there I have all my threads already in there. And what I didn't have, I went to go buy on my DMC. I'm not very good at substituting. So I got that and just couldn't resist. I'm sorry if the quickly's making a lot of noise. Sorry about that. Let's see. So I couldn't resist. So I did get the Mad for Plaid. Now, I'm not doing it in the Cosmo. I will be doing it in DMC. But I do plan on doing these, and I already have some fabric. It is Night Sky, 14 count from Fiber on a Whim. So that's what I plan on doing those on. So that did come in the mail. Looking forward to doing those. And then I'll order the little stand from 141 Chantel, or 141 Design Company, I believe it is, that she has the stand. So I still need some of the flosses, but I have my list here, so I can go and get that.
Nice.
So those were my happy mail. And then I just got some threads, because I see everybody doing things with teal.
Oh.
So.
And what brand are these?
These are color, they're Classic Colorworks. So I found I didn't have a lot of teal, so then I just bought some extra teals. I believe it's Really Tilly, Mint Julep, Lettuce Leaf, and then this pink one was just really pretty. It is Carrie Berry. So just to add to my stash.
And spring is coming,
yes.
So that'll look good.
So
a lot of patterns.
Yeah, so that was my happy mail for this time.
Very nice.
So yes, I was looking at wanting to just add to my stash. So also wanted to put out there yesterday, I was watching Penny's daughter shares Flosstube, and she was talking about a hashtag on Instagram that has the hashtag FFO Challenge 2023. so that to follow that hashtag, and also for your FFOs so that you could post them on there and give other stitchers some inspiration.
Right, some good ideas.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
to
so
look
then,
at that.
yeah, so then you just never, I mean, so many stitchers change colors and you're just like, oh, that color looks nice, you know, so that you could take a look at what other stitchers are doing. So then I thought that I'd share that hashtag with you all. What Flosstubers have you watched lately, or?
I guess I like to mention Kim and Jade at Small Town Needleworks. I really like to watch them. I know they have been picked to do a retreat really soon that the Vintage Stitcher's putting on, I think in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Ooh.
Yeah. And they're going to be...
Long way from Texas.
Yes, a long way. We won't get to go, but they are going to be one of the guest designers that are going. They've got an Etsy shop and she's just started putting some patterns out that are really, really cute. So Kim and Jade at Small Town Needleworks.
Oh, okay. We'll have to look them up on Etsy. You know, Etsy does have fast shipping. You know, I've been very fortunate with the stores that I've gone to. They have very fast shipping. So, and then for a Flosstuber that I know I watch every week, it is Just Stitching Inc. with Shelly. She has a store out of Ohio. And usually she films on Sunday, and her floss tubes are usually about 25-30 minutes. She shows what she's working on. She shows what's in her shop. So that is a floss tube that I do watch usually, and to see what's coming out. You know, so wanted to share that with you all. Also, when I was watching Flosstube, there were several, or on that Just Stitching Inc. She did mention about some designers that were offering freebies on their website. So I did want to share it along with you. There is Silver Creek Samplers that has put out a freebie. It is called Do Everything in Love. So if you go to her website, you will be able to download that. Also, October House Fiber Arts has several freebies on her site that I went in and I downloaded to my iPad. Let me show just a moment. And let's see, where was it? Oh. Let's see. Maybe I went too far down. Yeah, just a moment. So yeah, I mean, we are very fortunate that so many designers are willing to put out freebies for us to use. But there was a really nice, this one, here it is. You Are Loved. See, so that is a freebie that is on October House Fiber Arts. You know, and do thank you for all the designers that do this for us. I do appreciate it. I know I stitch a lot of the freebies, or I'll download them and then later on I'll go back and do that. So I do want to say thank you to all the designers. We're very fortunate that the designers are willing to share their patterns with us, and not, you know, even though that it's not being charged for, that they're willing to share it with us. So thank you very much.
And they're usually quick stitches. You can get something done really fast.
Yeah.
Have something really cute.
Yeah. So what do you plan on working on? Let's
see. What do I plan on working on? I brought these two that are just kind of in the, might come up next. Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea, the March calendar crates, and this is the March Let's Go Ride a Bike.
Oh.
So it's the next one from the February one.
Those are really colorful.
And then I have an October House. You mentioned October House. This was just a little quick tomato pattern that they have that I might start on next.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Or just to take out some of those tomatoes and make a pin cushion, or just a little.
Yeah, you wouldn't
pillow.
have to stitch the whole thing. And then some freebies from Hands On Design. And I don't know if you want to show those.
Well, I know that she put this out this year.
That's the
for
newest
her
one.
For their anniversary. She always puts one out yearly for her anniversary. So this was the latest one.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you know, and she does that every year. I think that by what I heard is that she's done it for the last 13 years or something like that. That every year that's what she makes him.
And you can go back and find the older ones.
Exactly.
As well.
I believe it's handsondesign.biz is hers. And you just go through her blog, and from there you're able to download those freebies on there. Yeah. And so let's see. I think that's about it. I mean, as you can see, we do stitch on a variety of fabrics. We do linen, we do even weave, big count, Ada, you know. So then we wanted to ask you, what fabric do you like to stitch on? If you would share that with us on your comments, would really appreciate it. I mean, what I would like to know, or we would like to know, what do you like to stitch on? What's your favorite fabric? And also, with the Super Bowl coming up, this is just me. I'm a football fan, so with the Super Bowl coming up, I mean, who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Philadelphia or for the Kansas City Chiefs? Who are you rooting for?
Oh my goodness, whichever one has the cutest quarterback. I don't know.
Oh, well then,
I don't know.
well then that's going to be Kansas City.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what you say.
Then it's going to be Kansas City Chiefs.
Then I'll go for them.
That's who we're rooting for then. If she's doing it by quarterback, I'm doing it by the team quarterback and the coach. You know, Andy Reid. He coached Philadelphia for several years, and now he's with Kansas City. So there's two brothers playing against each other.
I didn't even know.
There's a brother. Yeah. There's a brother, Jason Kelsey. He plays for Philadelphia. I'm not sure what position. And then there's Travis Kelsey, who plays for Kansas City, and he's the, I believe, wide receiver. So wide receiver, I believe, is what he is. And so then there's two brothers together also. So should be interesting.
Yeah, that should be interesting. That's fun. I'll look up for my stitching for a little bit, maybe.
Well, then I'll have to text you and Susan. It's like, okay, are you watching this? You know, so then as you can tell, I do enjoy. I enjoy a good football too. A good football game. So
that's great.
So anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, well then, want to tell you all again, thank you for stopping by. If you enjoy what you've seen, please like and subscribe. If you would leave a comment, we will get back to you. Also, if you wish to follow us on Instagram, each of us have a different Instagram to where we post a lot of our finishes and what we're working on. So my Instagram would be Christy_N_stitches. And yours, Michelle?
Mine is MM Stitcher.
Okay, so MM Stitcher. Yes. So then if you'd like, you can follow us on our Instagram. And again, we will come back probably in about another 3 weeks. Yeah, it'll be about 3 weeks. I mean, we need some time in between to stitch and to finish. Because, do not stitch fast by no means.
No.
By no means. I get distracted too easily. So, sure. So, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you all. And you have a good afternoon and take care. We'll talk to you then. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yay.